What's up guys, Meredith with ExtremeTerrain.com, and today we are checking out the Go Rhino Dominator Extreme D2 side step bars in texture black, fitting all 2024 and newer double cab Toyota Tacomas. Now if you need a better way to get up into your Tacoma, whether it's lifted or not, these will do the trick, being a bit more helpful compared to the standard side step or running board. The large drop for the front and the rear will offer additional access for you and your passengers if you need that, if you're on the shorter side, or you just simply need a well-placed step to get into your truck. Now the larger upper bar will also offer a simple yet finished appearance while protecting the rocker from lighter off-road and on-road hazards if you're mainly sticking to the street or lighter off-road paths. With the tough construction, these will have a really good balance between the accessibility that they offer and good protection to anything in your truck's way, especially with this large upper tubed bar here. Now the steps will also offer a decent drop, about 2.5 inches from this top bar here, with a 4-inch wide stepping surface for some great space to plant your foot. The step also has hex stamped treading for good traction, and an awesome feature about them is that you can unbolt them and customize them to your liking, whether it's matching your specific color scheme or simply just making the steps your own. These are made of a tough steel material, so even though they're not necessarily the best option for off-road maneuvering, if you do take a hit with these are going to hold up and save the side of your truck. They are also going to have a zinc plating underneath and a durable textured black powder coat on top for good rust resistance, and that is going to keep this appearance looking good in the long run. And the best part of all is that these are completely bolt on to the factory location, so you're not going to have to make any modifications for a snug fit on your Tacoma. These are about $650 and will be more on the premium side of the spectrum for a set of side steps. Now what I will say is that these ones in particular are more rugged than some lighter duty options, which will add that extra protection that you may want, and the step will be a little bit lower compared to some more compact step options. I also think if you want the benefits of both worlds with durability and accessibility and want to invest in a well-built side step, then these are going to do the job for you. Install will be a lighter 2 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, but it should only take you about an hour or so to get the job done if you've got a little bit of experience. Now at this point, we can head over to our shop and check out a detailed review on how you can get these onto your truck at home. So that's going to wrap it up for what I have to say. Let's go ahead and jump into the install.
For this install, you will need an impact, 12, 13, and 9/16 sockets. And also not shown here is a floor jack or an extra set of hands to help you out. What's up guys, today we're going to be doing some side steps on our Tacoma, so let's get started. Alrighty guys, so we're starting off under the truck here, right behind the rocker panels, behind the pinch weld, and you're going to come under here and you'll see 4 sets of 2 factory bolts protecting your threaded inserts where we're going to mount our brackets to. You need to remove all 4 sets of 2. Do not remove this one, doesn't need to, so we'll grab our 12mm socket on our impact and go ahead and pull all these bolts out. And you want to do the same for the other 2 down alongside your body. So now that we have our factory hardware out, we can go ahead and begin installing our new brackets. Now you'll see this front one has the farther spread out mounting points for our chassis side. So we'll go ahead and line that up with our 2 bolt holes here. Then we're going to grab 2 of our provided 13mm bolts with lock washers and flat washers and get those in place. Now we can go ahead and install our middle and rear brackets. They're going to have the closer together mounting point for our other sections here. We'll go ahead and again get those in with our provided hardware. Then we can do the same thing for our rear bracket, and then we'll go ahead and tighten these down. So now that we have all of our brackets on, we'll go ahead and grab our 13mm socket on our impact. We'll go ahead and tighten these down. Make sure they're centered up, facing straight out. And we'll do the same thing for our rear bracket. So now that we have our bracketry on, we'll come over to our side step here, and before we can put it on, we have to add in our mounting plates into our side steps themselves. So you'll notice in the center of the back side of your step, you have this opening with these rails here. So what you're gonna do is take your nut plate, make sure this side is facing the top of the step. You wanna go ahead and slide these in to this rail here. Slide them down. It's going to be one for each bracket. Now that we have all three, we're going to go ahead and either grab an extra set of hands, because this does get a little hard to do with just yourself, or the way we're going to do it is with a floor jack. So we'll get one in and we'll show you the process, because it is quite difficult to get the first one in. So definitely want to recommend either an extra set of hands or a floor jack or something to hold it up, because it will be tricky by yourself. Alrighty guys, so now we're under here and we're going to show you the process of installing your bracket in your step. So you'll notice that the brackets that we put into our step have 3 bolt holes. The one extra one is going to be to help you control this bracket so we can line it up to our main bracket. So we've got one of the bolts we're going to use to mount this. We're going to put it in the extra end bolt hole. Don't put it in the middle one. Put it into on either end like so. Now we kind of have a handle to control this. And then we'll go ahead and line up one of our other bolts here and just feel for that bolt hole. And we'll get this hand tight. And then we can go ahead and pull this one back out and install it into our bracket like so. I need to move it around just a little bit. So now that we've got both of these in, we'll go ahead and do the same thing for our rear bracket, then we'll come back and tighten them all down. Now we can go ahead and tighten these down using our 9/16 socket on our impact. Now once that one's done, you can go ahead and do the same thing for the other 2 brackets.
So that's going to wrap it up for my review and the install of the Go Rhino Dominator Extreme D2 side step bars in texture black, fitting all 2024 and newer double cab Toyota Tacomas. And you can find these right here at extremeterrain.com.